I'm going to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for you.
Fly, Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man Saul Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, Philly time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast, man. So it is Cowboys week. We were gonna have an interview at 7:30 with Connor Miles. We're pushing that back to 9 o'clock. So I figured, why not come on here after the interviews and talk a little bit. So we were able to find some things out. Lane Johnson was able to tell us that it's looking like an 8-week recovery for that Winnipeg. I'm not that guy. But it's going to look like 8 weeks. So obviously Landon Dickerson is going to be stepping in into that role. Some people were thinking maybe Nate Herbig, maybe Jack Driscoll. Obviously they have a little bit more tread on their tire, but it is going to be Landon Dickerson. So I'm excited. I think that he's ready. I think that he'll be fine, right? I'm not too worried. I think that the size, speed, athleticism, as long as he can stay out there and stay healthy, I think he's a dog. So it's going to be interesting. So you're going to have your two first round and your second round pick out there now against the Cowboys in major roles. You got Devontae Smith out there going to be your number one wide receiver. Now you got Landon Dickerson on that starting O-line. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I think he'll be fine. I think that he showed some ups and downs last week, right? Like I don't think he was great, but I don't think he was terrible. He showed that he can play in this league, especially to go in there cold. So I'm not too worried about that. Obviously, the whole beat Dallas is on everybody's chest. Shout out to Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni loves to pander to us, but I love it. I'm down with it. I am definitely down with it. Let me see what else is out here. There was something else I wanted to say. And of course, I'm going to forget now. Oh, yeah. So Fran Duffy dropped a nice little stat. Stats don't win games. At the end of the day, things like this don't win games, but it feels good. It makes you feel good. It's a feel-good story. So he said the Eagles are the third team in Super Bowl era with 0 takeaways and 0 giveaways in their first 2 games of the season. The other teams to do it were the 2017 Saints, who lost in the divisional round 11-5, and the 1998 Broncos, who went 14-2 and won the Super Bowl. So, we're in decent company, right? That got to make you feel good. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Oh, and Barnett, that's what I wanted to talk about. So it looks like Barnett, nothing's really happening. It seems like they just said, they're going to hold him accountable, whatever that means. Maybe they just talked about it and they'll kind of address it as it goes. But I'm wondering if he starts seeing a little bit of a dip in snaps. He's been our number one defensive end, outside of Brandon Graham. So he's seen the most snaps. I'm wondering if this will maybe affect his snaps going forward. Maybe he sees less. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to shout out everybody we got in here. We got Convert Truly in here, saying Barnett most likely got a punishment in practice like rolling across. Maybe he had to run a couple laps. What's good, Philly girl? What's good? KJ in the building. He said, let's get it. Yeah, I'm ready. Miles definitely got to step up this week. Yeah, Miles is going to be a big factor in this game. Miles and Gainwell. We got to see if they can get it. We need to get some running game going, man. I think that shout out to my guy, Big Game James. We were talking last night on live. You guys saw it if you saw it. But he was telling me that he's more worried about the quick passes, about the run game getting going. That's how he thinks the Eagles can beat them. And I have to agree, if we can slow this game down and keep Dak Prescott off the field, I like our chances. I like our chances a lot. I don't think that this is a game you want to get into a shootout with Dak Prescott. What's good, Michael? How you doing, man? Rashad in the building. What's going on? Who else we got in here? Eagles Slayer. I'm actually behind. And you know how I get down. I'm always behind in comments. That's how we do. We got to work inside out. We established the run. Cowboys will have a hard time stopping us. Big facts. And we have to realize that our short, quick game, intermediate, not intermediate really. Our short pass game is an extension of our run. Those little bubble screens that we were getting Quez Watkins on, that's going to open up the run with you. Devontae Smith on quick little, whatever it may be. I would love to start seeing, I know it didn't really work last week, but I would love to see more of these end arounds. I would love to see more of these little gadget players gadget plays. You have the players to do it. So I wouldn't be mad at it, man. They better win on my birthday or else. Oh, Monday's your birthday. Hey, so hope you gotta, when you're blowing out the cake, that's the wish. You gotta wish that we win. But I think we can do this. What's good, Miss Bird Gang? What's up? Cowboys not ready. Cowboys definitely not ready. I think they sleeping on us heavily, and that's cool. And the worst part is I think they sleeping on our defense. I will give you that our offense is still a question mark. We've seen two different offenses. I think we have talent, and I think we can all agree that we have the ability to put up points. It's just we've seen two different offenses. So we'll see what happens. I don't think that you can really compare the San Francisco 49ers defense to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys do not have a defense like that. I know they want to pout their chest out about Micah Parsons. They want to pout their chest out about, Trayvon Diggs, I think his name is. I don't even remember. They don't even have their top rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you going to come to a battle and you ain't even got Boss Man Fat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about them. I am not worried about them. They definitely sleeping on our defense, though, and that's the sad part. They really think that this defensive line is something sweet. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Where am I at? Man, I'm sad Howard's not getting any reps. Maybe he gets called up. I don't know when they have to protect him by. I thought it was today or yesterday, but we'll see what happens. They'll probably protect him again. They protected him last week, so I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, he's on the practice squad. I don't feel like we need a specific type of running back. I think we have the weapons on this team to get the yardage we need to get. You know what I'm saying? Get 3-4 yards every play, and you're going to be ahead of schedule or on schedule. What's good? Eagles has landed. What's good, Wilts? Brooks going to play 9 games for all that money. Hopefully he plays that much. I mean, we don't know. They said at least 8 weeks. So you have 8 weeks, and then after that, I think you have like a 3-week window that you can, activate him and put him on your active roster. So hopefully, everything goes well with his surgery. But who knows? We might be looking at another year, lost to Brandon Brooks. And I hate to say it like that because everybody loves Brandon Brooks. When he's on the field, he's one of, if not the best right guard in the league. I don't think that's very debatable. I think that he's top 2 and he's not 2. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, availability is your best ability, man. Like, you could be 99 rating on everything, but if your injury is 0, you're kind of useless right now. So, I hope that he gets better, and I hope that he's back quicker than they even expect. Obviously, we know he's a beast in the training room when it comes to, rehabbing. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. Yep, we need that power back. I don't think we need a power back, and the reason why I've been saying this, I feel like you don't want to kitty corner any of your players. If you find out that and it's not finding out. I don't know what happened to Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard was a number 1 running back for many years, and then when he came to Philadelphia, he had that like stinger of death. He went to, I want to say it was the Dolphins, and said they didn't know how to use him. Like, and then he comes back and he doesn't even make the squad. So I don't know what's going on with Jordan Howard, but if you can find somebody. Like before the injury, we had, Landon Dickerson just chilling on the sideline, but we still have Andre Dillard just chilling on the sideline. So if you want to put Andre Dillard at left tackle for a couple plays and put Jordan Mailata as your, fullback, I'm with that. Utilize what you have before we start looking at random players that didn't even make the squad. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I just personally don't feel like we need it. Landon just needs seasoning. As long as he stays healthy, he'll be fine. He'll approach and prepare for his assignment moving forward, knowing he's the guy. Yeah, I think that, look, like I said, he wasn't amazing last week, but he wasn't terrible by any means. So I think that it gives you that confidence that a week of Jeff Stoutland saying, listen, you're my starter, you're my guy, I think that's definitely going to help. I mean, Jamon Brown was out there fixing his freaking his sleeve in the middle of a play. Can't get much worse than that. What's good, Brandon? Landon is starting. It's that time. These are, and it's crazy because these rookies are going to either make Howie look great this year or they're going to make him look terrible. So, this is, I did not want to get down to having to put them in this early, but hey, we're going to see what we are, man. That's what we want. Yeah, I like it. I'm ready for it. He's not going up versus a real tough Dallas D line. They kept on telling me about some kid named Osa. I'm not even going to try and say his last name. I'm not going to sit here and lie. But, maybe I would not be mad for him to get tested. I would not be mad to see Micah Parsons slide in, as a defensive tackle for a play or two, just to see what type of matchup that becomes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, throw everything at these guys. Let's see what they are. Let's see what they got. But if he starts struggling during the game, I mean, it is what it is. This is football, man. Yeah, I don't think you can really just start pulling people. Because I even asked this to James yesterday, like if Micah Parsons, because obviously he's going to be lining up against Lane Johnson. So if Lane Johnson is ragdolling him like he used to do with DeMarcus Lawrence, do you just push him on over to the other side? Do you put him back at linebacker, try something else? Like, and he said that you got to let these boys play. And I got to agree, especially these rookies. You got to let them go through these bumps. So if, Landon Dickerson starts finding himself in ruts, if he starts finding himself and giving up, pressures and stuff, you give him more help on the offensive line and you try to help him that way, but you have to let him play it out. You got to let him get better. But I think he's going to be fine. I'm thinking I want to know if that's fish or lizard. It's a lizard. It's a gecko. I got leopard geckos. What's good, Drew? What's good? I wouldn't start Barnett. He's not trustworthy, which is an understatement. My bad. I don't know what just happened. There we go. I don't know what they're going to do with him. I say punishments. I guess that's a bad word for it. But I wonder if there's going to be any repercussions because no matter how much Nick Sirianni says that's not, my tenure, the past of Derek Barnett, you still have him on the team and he's now doing it again. And in a terrible situation, you have to, in my opinion, make some type of statement. You have to make some type of statement. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. We got to put the other dude if Landon struggle. I don't think so because I don't think you want to set that precedent that you're just gonna give up. What is struggling? Is it like after a half? Like how long does he have to struggle? Like you know what I'm saying? If he's giving up sack after sack, just looks completely lost. That's a different thing. But if he's getting beat here and there, I think he's going to win some battles. He's going to lose some battles, but I think you have to let these guys fight through it. What's going on, Marianne? What's up? Yeah, no shootouts. No, I don't want to be yelling Ricky. I definitely do not want to be yelling Ricky. Barnett playing on the other side of Sweat because of Brandon Graham. I mean, but you got people like Milton Williams that can go to the outside. Maybe you can bring somebody like a Taron Jackson to the outside. I don't know what his deal is right now, but you have Jannard Avery that can put his hand in the dirt. You got a Ryan Kerrigan that could put his hand in the dirt. So you have options on the outside. And I'm not saying, don't play Derek Barnett, but maybe he goes from I think it was 52% of the snaps or something along those lines in the past couple of weeks. So maybe he goes down to 40 or something, and you see what these other guys can give you. Because realistically, I'm not saying it's the end of the world, and I'm not saying cut the guy, but we can't have that, man. We cannot have that. What's good, Ryan Rowe? What's good, Ryan? I'm cool on the gadget plays, establish something before bringing that back. Yeah, and when I say gadget plays, I'm not saying run the Philly special, every other play, but motion. I want to see these guys running around. See if they can actually get somebody that can keep up with Quez Watkins. See if they can get somebody that's going to be able to, hold Devontae Smith at the line of scrimmage. You got to make these people make decisions. That's the biggest thing. And Micah Parsons is no Joey Bosa. Or no Nick Bosa, excuse me. But at the end of the day, Micah Parsons has amazing closing speed, and he's a very fast sideline to sideline guy, especially at that defensive tackle spot. So if you're thinking of doing read options and stuff like that, cool, but you got to make sure he's making decisions. That's the biggest thing. What's good, Scoob-Doo? Scoob-Doo. A Cowboys fan said the Bucks and we the Jets because of all of that. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I mean, look, they're setting themselves up for major disappointment. That's the best thing about this because they're gonna go into hiding, make a whole bunch of excuses. Oh, but what if we would have had this guy? We didn't even have D-Law. Just get ready because if it's even close, if it's the way that they're talking, it sounds like they're gonna come in here and blow, or we're gonna go in there and get our doors blown off. That's not gonna happen. They're not that good. They're not that good. I'm in class, but who needs forensic science? Nah, bro. You need that. You need that. What's good, Infamous? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. You out there in Indy now. No, I'm just messing with you. I like how the Eagles use Smith short and not just send him deep like Doug was doing with Jay. That's the biggest thing for me. Look, we saw, and I think it's just us trying to look for our identity, to be honest, because we saw week 1, we went from, and I know nobody really likes this stat, but it's a telling stat. We went from the lowest air yards to the highest in week 2. So it looks like they were just trying to find an identity. They were trying to, maybe take advantage of something that they saw in San Fran, but a little bit too much. But I think you learn from both of those, experiences, and now you can come into Dallas and you maybe have a little bit more of a sense of what you want to do. Maybe it's more of a little bit, all right, we're going to find that middle ground now. So, the Cowboys don't know who we're going to be. I think we don't necessarily as fans know exactly who we're going to be come Monday night, but hopefully Nick knows who he's going to be. Hopefully he got a shirt, telling him what to do on Monday, because we're going to need it. Yeah, Boss Man Fat out here. I mean, if they lose, imagine the diss track. Imagine the diss track that Boss Man Fat is going to drop on our head top. I am so nervous. You saw what your boy said about us, Parsons. Yeah, but Parsons, I didn't see what he said. What did he say? But Parsons, man, he makes it so hard for me to still have love for him. Like, I still want to see Saquon do well, just not against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Parsons is making me just be like, you know what, bro? You did good in college. I respect you for that. That's about it. Mariette says Dak only played football to beat the Eagles. That's the highlight of his life. All of them. They always talking about how we care more about the Cowboys than we do about the Eagles. Like, bro, YouTube and Twitter and all that is like filled with Cowboy fans trying to troll us. Like, how bored are you? Like, how you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I'm surprised there's no trolls in here today. Well, I'm behind in comments, so maybe. But it look like we got good people. Scoop Doo says, where Dom at? They in hiding. They nervous. They definitely nervous. But we have a lot of, I wanted to tell you guys while I'm on here. We do have a lot of, collabs coming up. So tonight we got Connor Miles. Tomorrow we got a whole bunch of people, man. So at 12 o'clock we got DJ Eastwood, just me and him. And then at the nightcap, we're going to have J. Rome, Tuck, and Skywalker Steele on the show. And then Saturday, we're going to have Kyle Uman. I hope that's how you say it right. And that's going to be fun. So we're looking forward to it. So, yeah, definitely slide through for all these, man. This is, we gotta definitely get at these boys. I'm trying to get information, not just, arguments. That he will be ready for us. Do I trust Hurts to give the ball to Quez and Smith this fantasy week? I mean, I will. I think that especially Smith is going to get his he's going to eat this week. I think he's going to be our main target. What's good, Vic? What's good? Trade for Marlon Mack. Nah, I'm all right on that. I'm good on that. I'm Be Real 2K. I have Eagles players, but I don't trust them as my starters. They are so unpredictable. They are unpredictable, but I mean, if that's your, if those are your options, ready to watch this team beat up some Cowgirls, yeah, I'm ready. I am definitely ready. Slay will have his hands full this week, but he has shut down Cooper in the past. Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. I know some people were talking about putting him on CD Lamb. I'm not about that. I think that, you put him on Coop. Coop is still their guy, in my opinion. People might not want to hear this, but Dickerson on the line, I think we need to run the ball. Let's beat the defensive line up. I agree. The size difference is crazy. So if we can just tire them out, Parsons was yesterday said Hurts his food and he's a lion or something. Get out of here. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Cowboys 40-13. That's cute. That's definitely cute. I was waiting for the troll to come in. But yeah, it's been a minute. I've been trying to study because I'm eligible. Hey, I feel you got to get them grades up, bro. Yes, please. Anyone who's up in here at school or doing schoolwork, stick to the books. Facts. Sirianni was wearing a t-shirt. He likes to pander to the fans. I love it, though. I love it. Them boys about to turn into them girls. It's going to be ugly. And how many picks does Dak have through 2 weeks? Does he have any picks? I haven't really been watching them. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. That's why I ask. Do you think our offense can take advantage of a weak Dallas defense? I think so. I think that, like I said, I think if we do what we're good at or what we prove to be good at and get that short game going, you know what I'm saying? If we can get that short game going, I think we can beat a lot of teams. I think we can at least hang with a lot of teams. So I'm not worried about what Dallas brings here, man. I really am not. I'm really not worried about Dallas. We should put Nelson on Lamb and Slay on Coop. I agree. I 100% agree. I think Nelson has proved a lot. In my opinion, I think Nelson has proved a lot. He's not top tier. I'm not giving him a top 5 or nothing, but he's proved to be everything we needed. So Dak has 1 pick. Oh, I don't think we do. I don't think Hurts does. I think that's going to be a fun matchup, though. Dak and Hurts. Like, I'm trying not to put too much pressure or too much, onus on Jalen Hurts, but realistically, that's going to be a very fun matchup to watch because everybody keeps on comparing them to each other. So, hey, I would not be mad. I would not be mad. It's them girls. I really hope we can score easily on. We might. I don't think it's going to be easy. I won't say it's going to be easy, but that guy's like, oh well, let's keep adding to him. Shoot. Let's keep adding to him. I'll take another one. Of course, Dallas not bringing nothing new. Dallas is look, I said this yesterday, and I'm going to say this again. Like I said, we have a lot of Cowboys fans coming on here or Cowboy creators coming on here, and I'm going to be real. I'm going to be 100% honest with them, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you. They are who I kind of thought they were. They showed a little bit of flashes on defense, and we are who I thought we were, and we showed a little bit of flashes on offense. I think this could be a week 1 matchup, and I would feel the same exact way. Real talk. I really would. I'm not any much higher on my team. I'm not any much higher on theirs or lower on either. Like, it is what it is. We kind of see what we're good at. We kind of see what they're good at. We're going to have to hope that our defense can hold down their offense, and we're going to hope that our offense has to show that flash again that they can hold on to the ball. I do not care about us putting up like 30, 40. It would be beautiful. I just want the win. I don't care if that's a 20-10 game. I don't care if that's a 17-10 game. I don't care what it is. I'll take another 17-9 game. I really don't care. Go out there and win the game. That's all I want to see. And I feel like against San Fran would have been, I hate to keep saying this, but if Derek Barnett wasn't Derek Barnett for that freaking 15 seconds, we probably would have got that ball back. And that would have been a very interesting thing to see. Because honestly, Jalen Hurts led us down the field like it was nothing when it mattered. In that little 2-minute drill towards 5 minutes to go, he was, I really have no other way of explaining it, but y'all know what I mean. Like, he showed that he can lead our team, and I really wanted to see him get that chance. So I think that he's something special, man. Even if it's not the talent, even if he's not out there, throwing 340 yards on everybody, even if it's just ugly, scrappy games, bro, I think he's that type of guy. He's going to go out there and fight. He's going to give you a chance to get a touchdown on that last drive when you need it. So I kind of wanted to see that, man. I wanted to see that. I ain't going to cap. 2 picks. All right, so he's going to have like 2 more. Let's get 2 more off him, right? Let's get 2 more off him. Hurts been in big games before. This is nothing new. I think he's throwing 2 TDs this week. I can see that. We need to blitz them. I mean, yeah, we're going to blitz them. I think that we have to rely on this front 4. I think we really have to rely on this front 4 just because this is a good offensive team, y'all. This is like, it is what it is. That's what they're built on. That's their bread and butter. They're an offensive team, just kind of like the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, they kind of stink this year, but like they're an offensive team. Once you can shut their offense down, they're susceptible to getting beat. So if we can just shut down their offense or at least slow it down, time of possession never mattered so much. But games like this is when time of possession really, really is going to be the key factor. It's going to be, about the turnovers. It's going to be about the time of possession. It's going to be about all that stuff and who scores in the red zone. I said it before, the San Francisco 49ers game. That was going to be a key thing for us. If we can continue to score in the red zone, which we didn't, we're a tough team to beat. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like Patrick Johnson. I like Davion Taylor. I hope Davion Taylor gets more burn. hopefully he's healthy enough to go. So let's get it. Dak has 3 touchdowns, 2 picks this year. Hurts has 4 TDs, 0 picks. I mean, hey, those are numbers. Those are numbers. Cowboys fans love their numbers. So there you go. There you go. We need to stop and run the ball, control our time. Yeah, exactly. Take your time. You know when there's a right time for everything. When you're in the 2-minute drill and you got to go, all balls to the wall, then do that. But there's even ways of getting to the line quick, ensuring that they're not being able to, switch out their personnel as much and still taking your time. You know what I'm saying? There was that we all hate Chip Kelly, but he did it. He did it. He used to he would get to the line quick, but most of the time, he would still take most of that time down. It would still be a 30-second in between, or whatever the time was. So, I mean, if we can do that sporadically, not every time, you know what I'm saying? It's just you got to learn what you're good at, learn what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. And, this week is good as any time to figure that out. We can stop the run. Dallas is known to throw the ball now like crazy. Zeke is finished, in my opinion. Not saying he sucks, but Pollard has been making moves, so we got to contain him. Yeah, Pollard's going to be that sideline to sideline guy. We saw us get, on those 2 touchdown drives that the 49ers had. That's really what was kind of killing us, was those sideline to sidelines, those pitches. And so we have to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. And maybe that's, why you put in like a Davion Taylor, because he has more speed. Maybe you put in a Patrick Johnson as a DN because he has that speed, you know what I'm saying, at that position. So, you have to be ready for that, because I'm sure that's what they're going to try and do. I'm sure they're going to try and do some screens on us. They're going to really test us. They're going to really test us. They're going to see if Steven Nelson can make those one-on-one tackles, see if Slay can make those one-on-one tackles. But, it is what it is. Where's the Giants commentators? That's a good question. I mean, hey, maybe they out. I don't know. They have been gone pretty lately. I don't know. But yeah, either way, I just wanted to come on here for a little bit, see what up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But either way, definitely come out tonight, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, tonight we got Connor Miles coming on from Sports Illustrated, Eagles Unfiltered. And then tomorrow we have a bunch of streams. We got DJ Eastwood from Run It Back, and we got Skywalker Steel. We got Jay Tuck and Cowboys Fans Only, my guy Rome over there. So Friday's going to be lit. Friday's going to be that day. And then Saturday we're going to have the Kyle Human from the Cowboys.com, DallasCowboys.com. So Saturday that's going down. So definitely come through, check us out, have fun with us. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is what we do. I'm here for answers, not trolling. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. We about to beat them Dallas Cowboys. But yeah, fly Eagles fly, and we are out here. Peace.
B. Scott with the Philadelphia
John
Eagles.
Dornbos here, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, we're just the Philadelphia Eagles.
Follow my guy Joe Castro on his YouTube/podcast channel.
Let's give a shout out to the Philly podcast.
And shout out Philly and my guy Joe Castro. So keep on doing great things, guys. Fly Eagles fly.
Fly Eagles fly.
Go Birds.